What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout in stepping in the building. I got a guy that is showing folks how to get to them M's real fast. Keenan Williams, Papa Chulo. What's good with it, my dog?
What's good, baby? What's good?
Hey, man. First of all, I just need the day one perspective before we get into everything, man. What was it that made you say, you know what, man? I got to get this money.
It was probably my last job, Sketchers, man. You know what I'm saying? Hard-working individuals myself. I'm gonna put that work in. I always ask bosses one thing before I work with them. Listen, just show me respect as a man. That's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Just give me that respect as a man. I get the money levels different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. I just want to be respected as such because I'm gonna work my ass off for you. But I really want you to, you know what I'm saying?
Put some respect on my name,
Look
man.
at me as a man. You know what I mean? Like. And they could never do that. You know, this job wasn't no different. You know, I put in all that type of work. I wasn't even supposed to be there that day that all this went down.
Yeah.
Right? So I was coming off my lunch break. My sister texted me and said, yo, mama just had a stroke. Get to the hospital. And, you know, mama, strong black woman.
Come on now.
I mean? Never seen mama in no type of crippling position ever. So to hear that, and my sister texted me in all caps, that's when I knew it was serious. So I'm back there. I'm the baby of the family. So, you know, I immediately start crying. I don't know what's going to happen. She going to live, she going to die. I don't know too much about strokes. I just know sometimes you hear, sometimes you're not.
Those are facts.
You know what I'm saying? I wiped my face. I went out there, told my boss, I got to go to the hospital. My mama just had a stroke. He looked at me and said, you know what day it is? It's Saturday. Go out there and sell some shoes.
Say what?
You feel me? And I always tell people you got two different perspectives. You can show people where you from, or you can show them where you're going.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? And I was like, man, whatever. I ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah.
Every minute that I'm wasting, it's a minute she could be fighting for her life.
Exactly.
So I drove up there, you know what I'm saying? I had my mom's truck at that time. I drove up there to the hospital, you know, just to see her trying to say my name and slurring it. Because, you know, strokes sometimes paralyze half your body and whatever the case is, slur your words.
Exactly.
So, seeing my mama in that position, bro, it angered me. You know what I'm saying? It saddened me and angered me. And I was angry for multiple reasons, not just at him. I was angry at me. Only because I was like, damn, what happened if I lose this job? How am I support my baby? How am I do this and that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't lose this job. I'm already damn, you know what I'm saying, over here trying my best to stay clean and stay not, you know.
I feel you.
So I'm thinking about the aftermath of what happens if everything all right with my mama, what's happening back there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a little bread saved up because I always had 2 or 3 jobs my whole life. Daytime, nighttime, Craigslist on the weekend, cleaning baseboards, painting houses, shoveling cow poop. You know, whatever I needed to do, I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? And this was the last straw, bro. You know what I'm saying? Seeing my mama in that position, seeing me battle with myself. I'm like, bro, look at all you doing this all for $8.50 an hour.
I done been there.
You know what I'm saying?
I done been there.
Like, you wrecking your mind for $250 a week. You're wrecking your mind. You're wrecking your body. You coming in on off days just to make something happen. All for what? You will never get that respect. You know, the only person that's going to give you that respect is yourself. Work for yourself.
Ooh.
That's when I had to start to figure it out.
Okay, so, I mean, what's the initial steps that you took to start to figure it out, man? Because starting from scratch is not always fun either, sir.
Hell no. I went broke 3 times behind this.
Ooh.
I tell people that all the time. I start off with the horror story. You ain't gonna see me like most gurus. Oh yeah, I started. Nah, it's a real life story. That's why I could never read books. You know what I'm saying? To get motivated, because nobody had the life I had. Nobody had the path I had either. You know, nobody talked about all these times of going broke.
Exactly.
They just talked about how sweet it was once you get to a certain point.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously, me looking on the internet how to make money like everybody else. Obviously, you see all the scams. When you from the streets, you look at scams, you be like, that's a scam.
Exactly.
You know, tried to sell T-shirts at first.
Okay,
you know,
I've been there.
You feel me? I'm talking about went to a tattoo artist. I'm like, yo, design me something nice on T-shirts.
Yeah.
Something cute for couples. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's finna go crazy around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a flop. You know what I'm saying? That was a flop. I sold 1 T-shirt to my mama friend. You know what I'm saying? So that was an L.
Yeah.
You hear me? And then the next thing after that, I think it was teeth whitening kits and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they axed the business.
Yeah.
So that means I couldn't do nothing.
Come on.
So, you know, the first one was about marketing. That's the first L.
Okay.
The second L was about branding. You know, and the third L, this was probably like my most successful L up to a certain point. This was affiliate marketing. This is when you're marketing other people's products for commission. You know what I'm saying? I was doing that and I was getting good at that. You know what I mean? Because I was selling female products. I had a little female following. I always been handsome. I always looked this good, ladies. Always. You feel me? So, you know, I was like, all right, cool. Posted on social media. Things was working. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a decent little scale. You feel me? I'm like, okay. I'm seeing $500 a week, $1,000 a week. That's money that I ain't seen before. Remember, the most I ever seen was $250 a week at my 9 to 5.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I remember
right.
being with my brother, and I got a $6 check. $6 check. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
Yeah, because they made a mistake and paid me more. Then next week they said we got you.
Okay.
Boom, $6. I'm like, dang. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So seeing $1,000 a week, great money. You know what I'm saying? 2,000, 3,000. So I'm thinking I'm the man in that industry. You know
so now talk to me about the affiliate marketing side though, because I mean, what was the platforms that you were selling off of? Did you create your own website to do the affiliate marketing?
They gave me everything. You know what I'm saying? I was working for a company named Max Bounty. They gave me everything that I needed. You know what I'm saying? As far as like landing page, just now I just had to post it and get the people there. You know what I'm saying? So I had no problem drawing attention. You know what I'm saying? I just needed the products and stuff. And you know, as I was doing so good in the company, they was flying me out, meeting me and stuff.
Yeah.
My brother always said, yo, you know, if you're making all this money, you imagine what you could do by yourself? Yeah. And I was like, nah, they told me don't do that. I was still in that glorified employee boss mindset. So
We've all been there too. We've all been there too.
I'm thinking I'm a boss, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, they said if I start my own business, I might get sued because this products might not be right and this and that. And, you know, obviously, you know, when people throwing big words at you, legal words, you get a little shook.
Exactly.
Like, I ain't trying to get in it. You know what I mean?
Come on.
So it was one of those situations where I'm sitting back and like, nah, they said don't do it. So I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was always in the back of my mind, like, damn, they showing me hella love.
Come on,
I ain't
man.
never been stupid.
Yeah.
But I was just enjoying the lavishness of just getting flown out, staying at different hotels or whatever the case is that I didn't have to pay for.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I'm being pampered and stuff. You feel me? I'm like, oh, this is what it is. You know what I mean? But, you know, it got to a point where, you know, I worked with this other company. It was the same company, but two people went off on rogue missions. So they got let go from the company, and they was like, Keenan, we want to start our own thing. We're going to pay you triple whatever they paid you.
Come on now.
What? They're like, yeah, whatever it is, we paying you triple. So whatever you making on the back, we gonna double. I'm like, dang, okay, I love that. You know? I'm in this mindset like, oh shoot, I'm finna go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I literally had $60,000 to $80,000 saved up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like from this time, because I was always a massive saver. You know what I'm saying? I always had money on the side. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm over here saying, all right, cool. Put a little money in there. You see the dashboard. At the end of every week, you get paid.
Yeah.
So boom, put 10,000 in. I seen the dashboard say 25,000. I'm like, oh shoot. So whatever I put in, I get in that. But
Yeah.
threw all the money in there. Had to convince the wife like this, and we go new wife too, brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was with me those 3 L's.
Yeah.
And I told her I'll never go back every time.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? After you got a mama and everybody like, you need to lead a nigga, he unstable, I'm like, nah, I got this. Don't listen to them. We got a future.
Yeah.
So, you know, I tell everybody, people be worried about being scammed.
Yeah.
Imagine believing in yourself and you fail. That's a whole different ball game because you can't blame nobody else but yourself.
Exactly.
So I said this will never happen again. You know, so I had to convince her just to throw all the money in there. I'm like, no, this is how it works.
Exactly.
Look at the dashboard. Look at the Put everything in there. The shoebox money, everything. The shoebox money had to go.
Oh.
I put that in Chase. I'm like, yeah, we good now. Boom. Put all that money out there. By the end of the week, I was supposed to be looking at $150,000. That would be my first 6-figure paycheck ever.
Yeah.
So in my head, we spending the money before we even get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, we gonna get this. We gonna buy this house. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here planning everything. I'm like, well, we good for the rest of our life. Don't even worry about it. Sit back. Go ahead and look at what type of ring you want to upgrade to. Whatever you want, I got you.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking big, bro. Telling my people, no, it's a wrap. Shit, Friday coming around. Friday coming around, you know? And 9 o'clock is normally when I get these payments.
Yeah.
9 o'clock came, no payment came. I said, okay, they opened up at 10. I'm going to call them at 10. Call them at 10. Hey, I know it's a big wire, so I know it might take a time.
Yeah.
So let me know what timeline I'm looking at. Is it going to come at 12? You know, what's happening? They said about that. I'm like, you know, I'm still sitting there like, They were like, yo, the leads came back faulty. It was errors in the system. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is the same thing that I've been on. Y'all got the same system as the people. What we doing? Nah, it's you know what I mean? They was like, hey, we can't pay you. We're trying to keep them from suing you. I'm like, keep who? Because you know, with affiliate marketing, you're the middleman. It's like you're the middleman to the actual company. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, I need to talk to them. Like, listen, we kept them off your back, so. You know, I'm like, okay. I paused for a second. And I'm like, just give me my money back.
Exactly.
Give me my money back. I can't go in that bedroom and tell my wife.
You better not go back in that bedroom talking that shit.
Three? I told her to leave me after the second one.
Yeah.
I said, yo, this ever happened? You know, I don't deserve to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I made you stay home from military. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm going to give a chance at love.
Exactly.
She negated her plans. Stayed down and said, I'm going to stay with you.
Yeah.
So I took her through.
I'm talking about literally,
bro. I'm talking about literally every time we start making a little money, got us a better place. We had to go back to the projects. My son didn't stay in a consistent school. He was in a different school every year because all the ups and downs we kept on going through.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, her people in the you need to leave this unstable ass nigga. Get you a nigga with a job that'll get. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, nah, man, I got this. You know, and I'm like, yo, just give me my money back. I can't go in the bedroom and say this happened the third time.
Yeah.
I told y'all what happened to me already. They were like, I'm sorry, ain't nothing we could do. We'll be in touch. Hung up. I'm still sitting there puzzled. I started laughing because I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
You know, and I already said this would never happen. I told myself that too. So I believe that 100% that I would never be in this position ever again.
Yeah.
And mind you, just to put a little bookmark in it, I've been sketched out my own company that I thought about when I was asleep. I said, baby, this is going to be our company one day.
Yeah.
We're going to start this or whatever the case is. But I still was so heavy in the affiliate marketing world because it was safe money.
Yeah.
I was still scared. You know, playing like I was a boss, but I was still an employee in my mindset.
Yeah.
So I was still scared of being that person in charge.
Yeah.
So I never started that. So I'm sitting there like, yo, I just lost all the money. And every time we went broke, I always had at least $800 to move back to the project. Yeah. At least. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already knew the systems or whatever the case is. My sister was an apartment manager, same thing as my mama. So we knew you just needed this to put this in to get this. You know what I'm saying? So we knew at least $800 to guarantee you get in somebody's hood. You know what I'm saying? But this time I ain't had no money. I'm like, damn, we broke. We didn't over here in these people's house that we said we gonna buy from them. You know what I'm saying? Freshly married and everything.
Yeah.
Like, yo, so I literally lost that shit. I went in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? And the bathroom led to the closet.
Yeah.
I'm over here tearing shit down on the wall like Trey from Boys in the Hood. I'm going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was
punch in the air.
It was terrible, man. I'm looking
so what did the wife say when you came back for the third time telling her about what's going on?
Man, listen, man. She was like, yo. She paused for a second.
Yeah.
Because I'm expecting her to say what I'm thinking she's supposed to say.
Yeah.
Because I told her, I said, leave me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be with you if I'm the nigga who took your dreams away, told you I promised you a whole future.
Yeah.
And blew them shits up in your face. Your people was right.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? So in my head, that's what I'm thinking I'm going to hear on the other side. You know, she paused for a second and say, listen, we've been here before. And I said, no. Can I be real on him?
Say what you say.
No, the fuck we haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't been here before.
Yeah.
We never went $0 broke behind this shit.
Damn.
You know?
Yeah.
I said, it's over. It's a wrap. She was like, let's just pray. You know what I'm saying? God-fearing woman. She was like, let's just pray. I'm like, fuck prayer. What that gonna do right now? We ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, she just walked out the room, started crying. You know what I'm saying? Dropped to her knees, started praying and shit. And I'm looking at him like, damn, boy, you bitch ass nigga. Why you couldn't make it happen? You know what I'm saying? Why you couldn't make it happen? Like you, 3 times, you ain't good enough to do shit. Why the hell you even go get a woman? Nigga, you should have stayed single. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Stay out of people's face.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking about in my head, bro, the whole time. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? It was a mindset shock. I'm sitting there. I'm angry at myself for getting loud with her because I was loud.
Yeah.
I was loud because I was done. In my head, I was done. I'm talking, I put everything into this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, it was one of those things where it's like, damn. And then what was even more fucked up, I had an appointment to go look at a factory that was about to produce my products on my own.
Oh, my God.
And it was literally in 2 hours.
Oh, my God.
So I got up, I said, listen, I'm so sorry. I'm going to figure this out like we always do. Like you said, I'm going to figure this out. You know, don't give up on me yet. The whole time I'm driving, because it's an hour to the dang meeting place, I'm crying. Ain't no music on. And then, no matter of fact, I put on that one song. Day after day. I see those say this on. I thought it was an appropriate moment.
Yeah.
So I'm in that thing crying like, oh my God, just take the car off the road. Bruh, it was one of those, it was a horrible ass memory, bro. You know, I get to the factory, my older brother, he meet me there.
Yeah.
You know, we looking at the stuff. He excited for me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm over here like a zombie.
Yeah.
Walking around like, you feel me? And to the point where I'm getting there and I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I told him, he took me to lunch, paid for the food and everything. He was like, bro, listen, you want to ride on them? What we doing? I'm like, let's do it. But they in Ohio. I don't know what's in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of those things. Then I went to my pastor. You know what I'm saying? I went to my pastor. I was a part of a Tuesday group where, we just fellowship and, brothers of the faith, everybody in there just talking about, life and, family, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So I go tell my pastor, I'm like, Pastor, it's over. It's over. I tried this too many times.
Yeah.
So I'm done. I'm tired,
Damn right.
He sat there and looked at me and said, who made all that happen? Did you make that money? I'm like, yeah. He's like, did you have the mindset to put certain things together, creatively market it, and start making that money? I'm like, yeah. He said, what's stopping you from doing your own thing? I said, money. He said, go get the money and go and make it happen. This is how you know God's so real, right? So literally, remember I told you I moved from place to place to place to place.
Yeah.
This is all in a couple spans of months from leaving Skechers.
Yeah.
So the way I quit, it was so abrupt. My last Skechers paycheck of $300 was trying to find me at each different address.
Oh my God.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He finally found me there 2 days after this happened.
Woo!
So I'm like, yo, you know what to do. Don't negate, because a part of me wanted to try to put it in the affiliate marketing world.
Yeah,
because that's all I knew.
Exactly.
That's what got us out the projects in the first place.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I gotta make it work. You know what I'm saying? So I try to call in a couple favors, say, listen, I gotta come back to Tampa, I gotta stay in other projects, but you know what I'm saying? Like, can I do that? Give me a month to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? They honored it. I moved back and everything. Back into the projects again.
Yeah.
But I had a mindset change this time. I said, this is gonna work. Literally everything was bare bones. I put $100 in products. Got products for $2 to $3 from overseas. I got spray glue from Walmart just to spray the labels on. I got the labels from the library.
Yeah.
Everything was bare minimum.
You had to get jiggy with
thousands.
that shit. Yeah.
I had thousands, but now I only got $300.
Ooh.
In the last $300, I'm like, yo, I gotta make this work.
Yeah.
Long story short, bro, it did.
Oh my God.
Literally, women complained me to my first million. They was telling me, yo, the label's crooked and shit. And so I'm like, okay, we'll fix it. Next thing, showing the pictures, we fixing it.
Yeah.
Everybody sending their pictures, oh, they fixed it.
Yeah.
Now, women was supporting because we was listening. I was listening to them. You know what I'm saying? They love a person who listened to them.
Yeah.
So every time they complained on a brand, I fixed it in
Yeah.
real time. I just had to get enough money to fix it.
Come on.
I remember when I got my first $60 sale, I text my brothers in the group chat and say, yo, it's up from here.
Okay.
It's up from here.
Okay.
I know what to do now. I know what they want because I came from the affiliate marketing background, so I was selling similar products that what they was selling.
Exactly.
I just did it for me now.
Come on,
with
man.
my brand on there, KO Elixir, because Keenan and Olivia, that's me and my wife initial. So I'm like, yo, I'm finna make this happen in our name. We're gonna be in everybody's bathroom.
What did the wife say when you turned that thing around, sir?
Bro, she looked at me because listen, the thing is, I knew for a fact I was greedy when it came to money, right?
Yeah.
Money hungry. And I felt like that was always my downfall. So I said, let me just switch to serving people this time.
Yeah.
You serve enough people, the money will be there.
Yeah.
I didn't look at my money until I was at my first 300,000. So literally, I just know I'm up all night shipping, packing products.
Yeah.
After we sold out the first batch, I ordered 3 more. I put all that money back in the business.
Yeah.
Every dollar, I put it back into the business.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, I can be cash broke, but the business is going to be taken care of. I'm going to take care of our bills and business. That's
Come
it.
on.
We ate off the dollar menu and everything.
Exactly.
I said, listen, baby, it's working. I don't know how much money we making, but it's working. Trust me. I can't look at it because I feel like that's my downfall. Every time I get so concerned about the money and numbers, I do something stupid and we end up broke. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You feel me? Because you know, like every time we ain't come from nothing. So it's like, shoot, when you get something,
turn about
immediately. Everything pop in your face. You know what I'm saying? Mental ads, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, man, let's just stay focused or whatever the case is. It was just one day I was like, yo, let me check and see where we at. That's when I opened it up. This is 3 months after we start. 3 months. Because I know I'm shipping products to the post office like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm taking products up there 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Standing in the line for hours. Not even knowing that I could print them out at home.
Yeah.
I'm literally in the line as they scanning one by one. So everybody pissed in line. They pissed, but they want to know what you selling. You've been here for hours.
Yeah.
Telling them I'm making sales in the line because they're like, yo, it got to work if all these people buying it. You know, somebody had to wise up and tell me, like, you could probably do this at home.
Yeah.
You can get them printed at home. Because you be in here taking all our time.
Yeah.
And we be tired of you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Letha. That's her name. She told me, and that's when everything changed. In the post office, she told me, like, yo, print these out at home. Save some time. Save us some time. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started to get the system thing down pat. You know what I mean? Because remember, I was missing 3 things. That's why I went broke. Marketing. I didn't know how to market. But I got better at marketing later.
Come on now.
Branding. Now I got my own brand.
Come on.
Systems. Now I got that system thing in play. So when I started doing that at home, I started saving more time and making more money.
Yeah.
I looked at my phone. I seen 300, comma 000.
Come on now.
I was like, you know, I immediately cried. I'm like, oh Lord, I ain't worthy, Lord, I ain't worthy. You know, because I know everything I've been did in my life. But like, Lord, please don't look at this part of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, she knew we was making money. You know, and then when I got my products in the fulfillment center, I got to really scale up marketing. You know, so we taking like 12 to 15 garbage bags, the large ones, full of products. You know what I'm saying? Just dropping them off. Big old cargo van, taking the product. I'm like, yo, we gotta be somewhere at least at 6 or 7. I don't know what it is. I was getting my hair cut. Yeah. It was like an episode of that Dave Chappelle episode when he, you know what I mean? Same scenario. I said, let me check it. I'm like, holy shit, this is 6 months later.
My God.
I'm at 1.2 million.
See there.
I put my phone to my chest, make sure he wasn't looking at me cutting my hair. How much it is? 1.2 million. You really? Yeah. So I'm like, oh my God, bro. I called my wife immediately. I'm like, I got something to tell you when I get home.
Yeah.
I said, you don't tell no black woman that. She over here thinking you done had a baby on her. She's like, what? You gonna tell me now? No. It ain't nothing like that. I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I come home, bro. She's standing out with the bonnet on, with her hands crossed. She still thinking something crazy because the way I was sounding so frantic. But I'm like, I just showed her. She was like, what is this? I'm like, you know exactly what that is. She was like, fuck out of here. We did it? I'm like, we did it, baby.
Oh, my God.
Bro, it was one of the most sweetest moments ever. I'm talking about we just cried. We held each other. We celebrate with crabs. That's our celebration.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that.
We breaking down the crabs, but now we watching HGTV like, yo, we can afford this shit.
Exactly.
Man. You know, now we ain't got to see these damn flight attendants making $30,000 a year. Got $2 million budget to buy whatever they want. You know, now I ain't got to hate no more because I was hating. I'm like, how the hell they get this? How they get a budget for this? They make it. You know, but we watching it. I'm sitting there and I'm calm and I'm like, we did it.
Keenan, break down e-commerce to me though, man, because see, for those that don't understand, it seems like far out, but I see the malls closing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I see the stores closing and everything going online.
Yeah.
I see Amazon delivering more than the grocery carts are shopping.
100%.
So can you break down how you were able to take advantage of that and what exactly it is?
I got you. E-commerce is the selling of physical or digital products online. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to selling products online and everything, you got to get into the right niche at the right time. I just realized that beauty was everything. The beauty business was literally where every woman was spending money at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously I started in 2018. You know what I'm saying? So I caught the wave before COVID.
You caught that COVID wave too.
And I got that too. We're going to get there.
Okay then. I'm with you.
That helped scale up.
I'm with
you. Know what I mean? So I'm over here looking at it from a standpoint, I'm like, okay, women are the consumers. You know what I'm saying? Men, we buy and you know, as far as quality. Women buy in quantity. You know what I'm saying? So volume play is theirs. They will go spend their check on 12 to 15 different things they had in their cart for 2 weeks.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Us men, we get what we want. We like, okay, I got
that. Get that and go by my business. Yeah.
You feel me? But a woman, they want to come back frequently.
Exactly.
That's retail therapy for them and everything. So when I realized, oh shoot, okay, we got to sell to women.
Yeah.
And now we ain't got to sell don't sell the product, sell the problem. Because women they're more concerned about their problems. They could care. They could give a damn about your product.
Yeah.
But if their problem is concerning them enough, and you connected with that, oh man, they buying whatever you got for them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things where I'm like, yo, this is the wave. You know what I'm saying? So 2018, I touched 3 million my first year in business. Literally after I touched that 1.2, because I made $1 million in 5 months.
Okay.
I just didn't check.
Yeah.
So when I touched that 1.2, I immediately threw a party. You know, Nip died too. You know, Nip died that year and everything. And I was scared to throw a party because I'm like, yo, what about if they try to kill us?
Exactly.
And I'm thinking like, man, that's just our people.
Yeah.
Scared as hell, thinking that this and that. And I'm like, plus how my niece and nephews and my kids and how everybody in the future gonna know that this actually happened.
Exactly.
That we became millionaires. They got some first generation millionaires in their family. How they gonna know if we don't show it?
Exactly.
It was one of the things where we showed it, you know what I'm saying, through a party and everything. It was amazing. But I went back in that next day like I was broke. That's why I was able to pull that $3 million off the first year.
Exactly.
But I realized this space is where it's at. You gotta be in this space to understand whatever it is. That's the reason why, you know, you got billionaires Selena Gomez just became a billionaire. Rihanna, Kim Kardashian. These are billionaires. Billionaires are supposed to be a hard-ass target to reach.
Yeah.
It's supposed to take at least 30, 40, 80 years.
Yeah.
But they hitting that thing in their first 5, 10 years of their business.
Yeah.
It's because of the wave. And COVID, back to COVID now.
Yeah.
It scaled everything up. See, my manufacturer was like, hey, you need to order more products than ever because the world is finna get shut down. They got a call up from the from higher ups and stuff and say, yo, they gonna shut the world down.
Yeah.
You know, I told my partners, they said, nah, people ain't gonna spend money. They gonna be scared to spend money because they ain't gonna have no damn jobs. The world finna go on lockdown.
Yeah.
But I said, listen, if anybody comes from the streets, they already understand. People that's locked up trading commissary, right?
Yeah.
So they over here selling the honey buns and everything. They want to trade, because they don't want to feel locked up in their minds. And I said that's the same thing with regular people. You lock people up, they gonna spend that money on something because they ain't gonna feel locked up.
Exactly.
So I was probably one of the only few people that actually said, you know what, whatever, we finna do this, and that's what I did, bro. I literally put $500,000 in products.
But see, I got to ask you this question again, though, Keenan.
Come on.
I mean, it's COVID time.
Yeah.
It's big risk time again.
100%.
Did that scare you going back down that road again? Or did you take a measured risk versus just saying, okay, I'm going to get the shoebox money too, and we're about to put it all on the house for COVID?
It was a little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I proved my wife at this point and her family that I'm him. To figure it out. So she was always, as long as you sure. She looked at me like, are you sure on this?
Yeah.
And I gotta say yes or no,
Okay.
And that was, at that time I was like, I'm 50-50. They told me what happened. I got a good hunch that this might go crazy, and I just want to be able to have products because they talk about shutting down borders, things of that nature. So I want to be able to get products in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want my business to not be making money. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to put the money in products, at least I know it's there, and I know I got a powerful brand that they're going to sell.
Exactly.
And that's how I look at it now. Like, as long as you got products, that's money. It's products right here. That's money on the table.
Exactly.
All you gotta do is move it, and boom, the money is gonna materialize in those dollars that we like to see. So I'm like, listen, we good. We gonna make
damn
these.
right we like to see them.
You feel me? I was saying that's what we gonna do. Boom, let's do it like this. I put the money down, bro. That was my first $1 million month right after the world shut down. And I'm like, damn, And then I turned around and did $1 million day.
Ooh.
10,000 orders in a day.
Now, what were the products that you were selling? What were the products that you said, you know what, I'm going to specialize in these?
I got you. So it was like a stretch mark cream, a cellulite cream, things for women. You already know after they getting pregnant, they want to get rid of them tagger stripes.
Come on.
And sometimes they got no little dimples right there on their legs. They want to make sure they smooth that out.
Yeah.
So those are the products that I got.
Okay.
And they was going crazy over them. You know what I mean? So the business flew off the shelf, bro. It got to a point where we didn't have no more products to give people. And I'm the one who got the most products. So a lot of my friends sitting there looking stupid because they didn't go get products.
Yeah.
They ran out in the first 30 days.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here at least.
I
was operating for at least 3 months.
Exactly.
But even I ran out of products. So I'm like, I'm scrambling around. I'm trying to look at the ingredients, see if I can make it myself. And then I got a picture on my page. I'm like, I'm making it myself and everything. I'm like, I got to figure something out to supply these people because I don't want to turn my store down.
That's right.
Or turn it off. Because I'm like, am I in the best time in history? I just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
A lot of us was. The hustlers made money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people that was lazy, they sat there and thought they was essential.
Exactly.
Kept on making jokes on people. We're essential workers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's money out here. And I was trying to wake up as many people as possible. You know what I'm saying? I started teaching around 2020.
Okay.
Based off of that, telling people 2020, 21, I was like, hey, y'all, it's money out here. That's when I got in my teaching bag.
What is it like trying to get people to understand what you're talking about, though, too? Because, see, I understand e-commerce to just a certain extent, but it still ain't registering in my mind, Keenan. So what is it that you get to get the average person to understand this is the new wave? This is your way of creating your own shopping mall, plaza, whatever.
I tell them the same thing. I say, you buy shirts, right? They say, yeah. I said, why not be the person to sell them? The same shirts that you like, somebody else like it too. Why not be the person to sell it? You buy lotions, ladies, right? Yeah. Why not put your own name on the lotions and sell it? Because have you ever got complimented before? That's how I normally start off with everybody. Say, have you ever got complimented for? They be like, yeah. I say, what they compliment you more for? For my skin, for Is it certain products you put on your skin? Yes. What about if you had your name on your product? They would buy it from you.
Yeah.
Because they complimented you and they want to know what you use.
Yeah.
It's us with men. They be like, dang, what fragrance you got on or whatever the case is. I got my own fragrance on. And then you go back real quick. You go look overseas, you go get a couple samples, you smell a couple things, slap your label on there, and then that's your product. You know what I'm saying? That's white labeling. You white labeling products that's already made, or you go create your own. Creating your own is going to cost way more money. That's what I did eventually. I paid $1 million for my custom formulation. So I wanted all natural ingredients. I never wanted to run the risk of getting sued because my first hand products had chemicals in there. And you know, women don't want to put stuff on their skin. Their skin
it's called cancer.
You feel me? All that good stuff. And now you're going to be over here 10 years. Have you or your loved one tried this and that product? We have a class action law. I was scared of that.
Doing that.
I was scared of that. You know, I ain't want to be in nobody courtroom. So I'm like, okay, natural products. That's what I went after. So that's why I tell people, I'm like, listen, you get compliments for stuff every day. And don't tell me that you don't sell. You do sell. Yeah. You got kids? Most people say yes. I'm like, you sold that person to lay down with you.
Come on.
You know, you laid on your back. You told that person something that made them say, okay, I want to lay down with you. You sold something. You sold your beauty. You sold your charisma. You sold your looks. Whatever. If you ever been to a restaurant and people say, what you like good here? I like this right here. Okay, I try that. You sold something.
Just sold that.
You don't know that you've been selling your whole life. We just haven't put a name to it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You got the combination of a multimillionaire right there. Because that's all I did. That's all I had. I didn't have no backgrounds. I dropped out in 11th grade. So it wasn't like I was super smart when it came to this. I just said, listen, I'm a buy products for low, sell it for high. My profit margins. So I was selling products for $40 to $60 that was buying for $2.
What?
So clearly I'm like the Louis Vuitton of skincare. So I'm over here in the high ranges, and I was telling people, they was like, man, nobody finna buy that because we were used to flea market prices, 2 for $5. Things like I'm like, no. I said, listen, if you're the best, nobody expects you to be the cheapest.
Come on now.
If you're the cheapest, nobody expects you to be the best.
Come on now.
So if I'm gonna sell products for a certain price, they're going to go for it based off of that price right there. Yeah. Women love quality. So they're going to make sure they get the quality and quantity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they want to put stuff on their skin that they feel like is going to work based off the price margin. Yeah. That's the same thing with clothes and everything. You know what I'm saying? We know we could probably go get it cheaper from down the street. Yeah. But it's something about paying that certain price tag that make people feel like they're worthy
like
of
you're getting the quality. Yeah.
Exactly.
Come on.
And that's what it was. My profit margins was off the chain, bro.
Okay. So what is the common misconception, though, that you get when you're teaching your classes and people are coming in and they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on? Is this a one-size-fit-all situation, or is this some of y'all gonna come out here and fail?
Yeah. I tell people all the time.
Or what are the main reasons that cause people to fail?
Their inability to believe that they can do it. Because some people come in there already said, I'm not gonna be this person. Based off of them thinking a few common things, right? Oversaturation. If everybody doing that, I'm like, no, it's 500 million people on social media every single day, and that's just Instagram alone.
Well, my thing, when folks say oversaturation, I say it's a gas station on every corner, isn't it?
Come on. People gonna go.
Just sit it right there.
People gonna go. And plus, everybody loves new.
Exactly.
They associate new with better. So if it's a new business, they think that's going to be a better business. Yeah. What I used to do was create a business, right? And then people will go support the competition, right? Because I'm saying don't buy from the competition. Makes people go buy from the competition. Yeah. What people don't know is I run the competition too.
Come on.
So you're gonna pay me and me.
Come on
you know
now.
What I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
You create your own competition.
Exactly.
So people can go back and debate which one is better, whatever the case is. That's the B grade. This is the A grade right here. Okay, whatever you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
See, people, and that's the thing. So when I always tell people it's always going to be winners and losers. It's always going to be that based off of different things. If you look at this world, we base this world off of history is written by winners, not losers. Yeah, we out here celebrate Thanksgiving all the time, and we know what happened on Thanksgiving. We know how we did the other people dirty or whatever the case is. But guess what? The winners rewrote history, and now it's a holiday.
Exactly.
You feel me? And I always say this: until a lion learns how to write, history will always glorify the hunters.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to tell your own story and forge it to what you want to do. I say you can fail if you think you're gonna fail, but I think I can compete with everybody. I don't see no skin color involved or whatever the case is. I let that slavery, racism shit go out my head long time ago. I was like, listen, people gonna respect green. Exactly. So I need to go out here with that same mindset that I can get just as big as Jeff Bezos and everybody else. You feel me? Like I'm out here.
Okay, Keenan, I gotta ask you this though. When it comes to the marketing of the e-commerce, man, which helps out the most? Is it the social medias or is it the Google ads? Or?
It's the social media.
Okay, talk to me.
We work with influencers. We work with the people who got the likeness already. You know what I'm saying? That's how Rihanna became a billionaire. She has the likeness. Imagine if you work with a lot of little people that's, Rihanna-esque. Yeah. People love them and respect them. You pay them a little bit, post your products, and now you're getting direct to the customer. You know what I'm saying? Versus you sitting over there hoping that the analytics take you to the certain thing. I ain't never ran a damn ad in my day of my
Okay,
life.
so you said you rather do the micro influencers versus the ads.
Yeah. I don't got time
I'm with
for
you
all
on that. No. I'm with you. I'll continue. I'm with you.
I don't got time for all that, bro. You don't sit over there trying to market the demographic and this and that. No, I want to get right to the customer. Who got the audience that I'm looking for? You, pay you. Post this on your page, okay? And I'm not even gonna let you post it with your face on there because I don't know how good you act. I don't know how good you are with the product in your hand. I'm gonna give you something that I know for a fact worked on my page. And I'm gonna give you that, post this.
Oh.
Quicker, and plus it's cheaper. It's quicker to, it's cheaper to give them something that works.
Yeah.
My first video was a video of my niece. My niece a little ghetto. Shout out my niece, shout out to Shay. Right? She a little ghetto. So she, oh my God, I love that product so much. I don't know, it got rid of my strength. Look at this.
Yeah.
She doing all that. That went crazy because people love the authenticness of real.
Exactly.
People will go for real versus anything fabricated.
Yeah.
That's why we see people now in today's time becoming bigger and bigger. Sexy Red, she's real.
Yeah.
So people respect that and they love that and adore that.
Yeah.
So they get behind real. Cardi B, they get behind real. Yeah. So all you gotta do is put real things on people's pages that people care about.
Yeah.
And they're gonna buy it. That's what I did.
When it comes to selecting your product to sell for e-commerce, man, I mean, so you say it's the chances of selling are greater with women than it is with men, or are there any men products that you see flying off the shelves that somebody could just get into?
Now with men and everything, men is different. You just got to enter that market a little different, right?
Okay.
So with men, you got to build a community. You got to build a community that make men feel comfortable and vulnerable, right? One of my good friends, they started a beer company. It hit 10 million, I think, in the first year. But what he did was make it vulnerable, showing the men's before, what I'm saying, and how they was insecure, whatever the case is, to the men's after. And it made a lot of men feel more comfortable coming together. Because we already know most of us be solo dolo in here because that's how we think it got to be. We got to be the leader, not follow the pack or whatever the case is until we find the pack and we fall in love with the pack and now we're supporting the pack. So that's what it is. We'll support, we'll pay whatever. We pay the higher dollar amount for everything. Look at the clothes for men versus women is crazy. Pair of jeans, you ain't getting nothing less than $100, $200.
Exactly.
A woman can find a pair of jeans for $10.
$10.
We don't got that luxury. You know what I'm saying? But if people create a community around it first, have a conversation, bring men into the conversation, and then attach it with a said product, now you're doing great when it comes to men.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. When it comes to vetting those influencers, though, man, and making sure that they actually have some damn influence, how do you go about that?
I look at everything they post. I look at how much people care about their personal lives. When they talk about their kids, do they care about their kids? Because people who really invested in people's family, those are people that you know for a fact will buy whatever they have.
Yeah.
It is a lot of influencers with 1 million followers, but no influence at all.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? They only known for one thing that they did at that one time. You know what I mean? And that's why they got those followers. But when people disassociate themselves from that one thing that they did that got those followers, that's when they kill their brands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be over here, be a glorified stripper, and then go be a pastor's wife the next day. You're going to lose a good core audience. You know what I'm saying? You go from 10,000 likes to 10 likes overnight.
Exactly.
As long as you associate yourself for what you did to get famous, that's when it works. And the captions is key. Like when I'm posting products on their page, I'm finding out how they talk, their favorite words. I'm listening to their videos. Like, oh, they say girly a lot. Hey, girly, da-da-da, you need to look at this product right here. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it sound like it's coming from that person's mouth.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You got to mimic it down to the T.
You got it down to a science, sir, and I'm totally understanding exactly what you're talking about. So how much is the return on the influencers? Is that the main thing that you use for the marketing wing of the product is the influencers? Yeah,
influencers, they're key, man. You know what I'm saying? I figured out another little tweak that helped me do 12 million last year. They got to find that out from the program.
Okay.
But,
I ain't mad at that.
But, initially, yes, influencers, that's key. You know what I'm saying? You get you a good one, a good rider. And like we said, micro-influencers be better than big influencers these days. Yeah. Because they got that core audience. You know what I'm saying? People that love them before they get exposed to the world, before they get on their first movie, their first, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Because we see that's what happens.
So how many followers would you consider a micro influencer for you?
Anywhere from 50,000 to 350,000.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's considered micro influencer. You know what I'm saying? Big influencers come from 500,000 and above.
Okay.
Right? Cardi B was a small influencer. I seen her a while ago. I worked with her like early on, like because when she was in strip club days, she had a core audience.
How did you know Cardi B was the one to go to back then, man?
Bro, I was just going through everybody. I got a video on my program called Talent Scout. I'm literally looking around like, dang, okay, that person gonna be somebody.
Yeah.
Because they talk a certain way, and all it takes is one person to see them and take them to stardom.
Yeah.
So I knew she was about to be a star early on before she even became one.
Yeah.
She was just having a real life conversation in the strip club.
Come on.
Everybody was vibing with her and relating to how real she was. She was funny, personable. I'm like, oh, she gonna take off.
Yeah.
So boom, that's the type of person you want to pay to get in your brand. You know what I'm saying? And that way, if you get them, you might have them for life, or they might just get too big. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she got big, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? You work with people for the moment. You always got the content that you did something with them a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of people, you know? I used to watch little Netflix things the day of.
Yeah.
You know, before those people became stars.
Yeah.
And I'm working with them ASAP. Hey, how much you charge for promo? $50? Okay, cool. I'm gonna pay you right now, and I'm gonna send you the post. I'm gonna tell you when to post it. Wait until that thing go #1. Now you grew 1 million followers overnight. Post it now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, man, you giving out too much game. I think this game is illegal because it's just so innocent and so pure.
Yeah, bro.
It's the truth, though.
Yeah,
it's the
bro.
tricks of the trade of how you win.
Yeah.
So, okay, what about the ups and downs, though, man? What are the ups and downs of it? Because, see, we done talked about a few ups. What about the downside?
I got you. Seasons. So you're gonna know which seasons that you make more money in, what seasons that you know is the seed, the planting. You know, planting, and you got the harvest. So some months might be your planting, right?
Yeah.
So you got those months as far as like the November, October, December. You know what I'm saying? December, whatever the case is, because you know people gonna pay for Christmas. Or you can always, you know, boom. I'm gonna use these holidays to my advantage. That's why I tell people. Turn it around, use the holidays to your advantage, because people are going to buy products regardless.
Thanks.
Make it your product that they buying for their loved ones and this and that. You know what I'm saying? You got to set up all your campaigns. Yeah. Every month you can throw a holiday campaign, because it's a holiday damn near every month. You know what I'm saying? But typically you'll see a little slower times and this and that. Income tax time, that's when we get our bag. Income tax time, we put in all the tricks out the trade. You feel me? We market year round. We see a steady growth. Yeah. We already know all those people that was following us that didn't have the money then, they're going to have the money now. And we go talk to whoever, you know what I'm saying, the local tax people is. We pay them a little bit just so they can let us know what day them checks drop before everybody know. Yeah. And we out there paying for promo. Hit it up. Post this, post this, post this, post this. And all the people that didn't have the money, they got the money now. Exactly. And you're the first person they see. Exactly. I always tell people, be the first and last person they see. So that means you need to post at 7 o'clock and you need to post at 12 o'clock at night.
Come on now.
And that's two things that people see. Is 3 types of buyers. You got your emotional buyer. That's the person that buy 9 o'clock at night after they took a shower, looked at themselves in the mirror. Damn, I don't look how I want to look. I want to look like this. Yeah. Post that ad, you got them. You got the immediate buyer. That's the person that just see anything that they like, they buy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am now. So boom, get it. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the skeptical buyer. That's the person that's going to sit there and wait until you convince them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You normally convince them when you drop something undeniable.
Come on now. Come on.
It just makes all the sense to get all 3, bro.
For people that are skeptical about everything, man, what do you say to the skeptics, sir?
I say, listen, it's up to you to do your due diligence. I tell people, like, do your research, man. You know, I tell people, I mean, you don't gotta just listen to me. Don't trust me. Trust the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Go see what's going on. Like, I marketed till I got to 1 million followers. So I grew 1 million followers in a year for my personal brand. And then the 800,000 followers that followed after that was word of mouth. That's people telling them how rich I got them. I created over 143 millionaires in the last 3 years. Thousands of people been able to lead a 9 to 5. So that's people telling people, yo, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And then people start following me based off of what they heard about their classmate got rich, their brother they got rich, their auntie, so everybody talking about me at one time about what I've done for them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting
marketing in itself.
That's marketing in itself. So I'm sitting here like, oh man, listen, okay. Yeah. It's something going crazy.
Come on now. Come on.
I mean? And that's what I pretty much I tell people, listen, skepticism is something that we haven't, quite figured out based off of our status in the world. I tell people, like, we're proud when it comes to everything else. We need to be proud when it comes to financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? We'll go out there and march the good march, but are we going to march for our kids? Exactly. I tell people all the time, we will go broke for our kids, but we won't get rich for them. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem. This goes all in the skepticism, because people sitting over, I don't know if I can trust that because of a scam that I seen on the internet. A scam looks like a scam. If somebody say, hey, if you give me $2, I'll give you $200. We know that's a damn scam. Yeah. But if we're telling people, hey, do this, learn how to do this, and build this, or I will build it for you for said price, it's some kind of history you need to do with that. Do some research. Like, okay, cool, I like this. It's legit. I tell people all the time, research will end a lot of skepticism. And even if you're still skeptical, that's okay. It's good to have that in the back of your mind and say, dang. But I always tell people, if you want it to work, make it work.
Come on now.
If you want it to work, make it work.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean?
Lastly, Keenan, what do you have to tell your people before you slide, man? What do they need to be looking out for? Any other products on the way? And also, before we go there, I also got to double back because another question just hit my head, sir.
Yes, sir.
The products. When you were saying you were going white label, then you went to private label.
Yeah.
What was that like, making that transition, and then also making sure you get the product in? Because sometimes, these distributors.
Oh yeah.
We can
talk about it.
Yeah. They have a hard time making sure you get your doggone products in, man.
Yeah.
So you can sack it up.
Come on, bro. I dealt with one dude, bro. It was a horror story. You know what I'm saying? He kind of messed up my rating on online based off of him lying, right?
Yeah.
So he was a cat. He sat down with me, said, "Nah, we can get you products." Boom, took my $100,000 payment. Didn't give me products till like 6-7 months from then. I'm talking about literally buying Ferraris. You know what I'm saying? He out there with strippers and stuff. The person he hired told me this. Said, Keenan, I'm sorry, man. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you no more. Because every week it was, hey, we're getting them ready. Hey, they finna get delivered to you. And I'm like, yo, what the? Like, I done been waiting all this. Like, what I need to do? I need to pull up. Like, what we doing? And then that's when he told me the truth. I'm like, bruh, y'all niggas could have been told me this. I got people waiting for products. Yeah. And I'm like, bruh.
So why they weren't able to get the product manufactured? What was going on?
Bruh, messing up the money, not ordering things, firing the chemists that's supposed to be there. The chemists quitting because they ain't getting the money that they deserve because he's spending all the money on Ferraris and stuff.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on that I didn't know nothing about. And my customers pissed at me.
Exactly.
Now I'm a scam. Based off of
because you can't get the product in.
You feel me? I'm like, yo, what the hell?
I know what you're talking about.
I had to go overnight, go to somebody like, bro, I got bread. Mm-hmm. I got 6 figures, whatever you need. Mm-hmm. I got it, but I need these products in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. I found this company. They said, I got you. You know what I'm saying? They said, come talk to us when you want to get away from this and that so we can go ahead and formulate your products ourselves. Ooh. So that's when I did that, I paid them.
Because see, that's the difference maker right there. You see what I'm saying? When you got your own product and then you can get it in your hand in a good time.
Yeah.
So how did that change the game for you being able to get the money, being able to get the product in a timely fashion?
Bro. It gave all the credibility in the world. People got their products quicker.
Yeah.
I pretty much, all those people that was waiting on back order, I made sure I got them priority shipping. So it cost me probably like, $70,000, $80,000 to get people products out to them in a way that I didn't have to.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show them like, listen, even if I refunded you, I'm still sending your products.
Yeah.
That saved my credibility. In my business. It's a lot of people that try to come after your boy when that happened. It was
they can't wait.
This black owned. I'm like, I ain't never said I was black owned. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put that stigma on me or whatever the case is. I know the curse with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no. Like, we still show love. We still send those people their products or whatever the case is. And that's why they gave us a second chance. It was a terrible time frame, but we made it work.
Okay. Now, once again, lastly, man, what you want to let your people know, man?
Man, listen. Hey, this real, man. This real. I'm gonna show my boy something real quick.
I'm here for it.
Just straight from my DMs, bro. What that say, bro? What that say on Tuesday? That's the DM. You can scroll up and down. There ain't no screenshot.
Oh, well, you talking about the $931,000 doggone dollars?
Come on. And she did that in a year.
Whew.
She did that in a year. She almost close to $1 million.
See that?
Almost. And most of the millionaires I create is underneath a year. Like, we don't play no games. Ain't no fabrication over here. Y'all, I know it's hard to believe because they told us that it was impossible to make $1 million in our lifetime. Yeah. They said, yo, that's going to take you 50 years just to see that, overall pay over time or whatever the case is. It's real. I found out it was real. I'm talking about when I made my first $10,000, I was like, who else making $10,000? Who making $10,000 a month? Lawyers. Okay, I'm making money than lawyers do. Then I got to $25,000. Who else making $25,000 a month? Oh, doctors. Oh, okay. And I started touching that a day, in a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this is wow. When I touched my first $1 million day, now, mind you, I touched 7 $1 million days.
Yeah.
So when I touched my first $1 million day, I'm like, it was all a lie. They said you had to go to Harvard. They said you had to do this and that. You got to be a ball player.
Yeah.
Said, no, you could be an average person just like me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, an average person just with a dream and say, yo, I can do this shit, you can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny. We had a conversation about one of my students that's almost at $1 million now that you used to deal with. Back in the day.
Styling what up though.
You feel me? So it just shows you right there, like that's how small the world really is for real.
That's
you know?
crazy.
And it show you like, listen, if you got that in you, that dog in you, you can make anything happen. And that's the most of the millionaires I turn out, bro. People that came from certain lifestyles. I got a person that was literally in the basement, you know what I'm saying, over here trying to grind in the basement while it was flooding. Tried to CT, he made it. 2 of my students in Chicago, Mike and V, shout out to them. They made $1 million in 10, 11 months. Like, these are regular people that said, I'm tired. If you're tired, I got you. I can do something with you if you're tired. All you gotta do is be tired of the bullshit. Be tired of this regular mundane life that you know for a fact you're better than. I knew for a fact I was better than whatever situation because I was outworking everybody. Me outworking everybody just let me know I got it.
Y'all heard the man. Get down with the movement. Ken, what up, though? Be Hot Radio, shout it. Keenan
Shout out
Williams.
my boy Ken. Shout out my PR Taylor. You feel me? Like, best people in the building. You know, you want to reach your boy, Papi Chulo _dreaded. All right, and if you got $10,000 to $1 million to invest in yourself, I'll build your business for you. You ain't got to worry about all that. Sit back and relax. Text 813-365-8272 for more information.
Y'all heard the man. Get down with the movement.
Come on.
We gone.